Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So in the last episode, someone has died, and we don't know who. Everyone suspects it's Kaito because his bit of clothing here is underneath the hydraulic press. I don't know for sure if that's the case. Obviously, a dead body was put underneath the hydraulic press from all the blood over here. But, well, like I just said, I think the person was already dead before they were put in the press. Because if you remember, the hydraulic press is designed to stop itself if it detects a life signal. But anyway, let's take a look at the hydraulic press itself. The hydraulic press is down, and there's blood in the area. And this hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body, except we can't because of the electro bomb. I don't really want to do that, though. Really? Really, Suichi? Okay, there's a possibility that maybe the hydraulic press wasn't affected, just that Suichi's just... There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be. I don't think so. I don't want to do it, but I have to raise the press to inspect the body. Yes, let's do it. Stop hesitating. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Probably will have no response. It's not moving. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange, it moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found... The power cord is cut. Oh, okay. Interesting. I see, there's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. Interesting. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Hydraulic press, okay. So whoever it was cut the cord. I feel like that's to draw away from the fact that an electro bomb was probably used on the hydraulic press, maybe to make it malfunction so it would crush someone while they were still alive, maybe? In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. That's right. Right, that's how it worked. You press the emergency stop button, and if it detects someone, it stops. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have a safety function. This hydraulic press uses an infrared sensor. For safety reasons, this device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stopped automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. Right. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically, but the key word is living person, Suichi. Stop automatically, huh? Safety function has been added to the truth bullet section of your mono card. Okay, so let's see if Tsumugi or Himiko have found anything. The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all. Yeah, it won't be of much use to us. It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. But he did, which means it's more important than you realize. Hello, Monokuma. It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. He popped out! What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet, I've prepared fewer times than that plain Jane Tsumugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know. Advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. Yeah. Huh. Well, in the past, the camera monitors are always being broadcast to something or someone, though I don't know if that's the case this time, considering that the Earth is destroyed. What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death. No, that's not. I don't want to hear your excuses, or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give you afro hair with my magic. Tsumichi with afro hair. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Maybe she saw something she doesn't want to say. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi is just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here. No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Oh, well, I didn't look at the blood trail out here, but I'll do that afterwards. That's the skull hanger bathroom. Okay, so I already see a couple things of interest. Traces of blood. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. Well, what could this mean? Blood stain in the bathroom has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Maybe it's just from Kaito being sick in one of his coughing fits? Crossbow arrow. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. Are the tips covered in blood? 3 in total, and blood on all of them. I did notice that Kaito's coat sleeve had a hole in it. So I wonder... What is this? What happened here? Crossbow. This is from Maki's lab. A crossbow. This is... Yeah, the one that Maki showed Kaito how to put together. One of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Good question. And let's see. Glass bottle. Poison. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be?
If it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Small empty bottle. Is it obscured because somebody had bloody hands when they touched it, or were they trying to obscure the label for some reason? If it is the case that this was used on the culprit, maybe the arrows were poisoned or something, it causes the effect of giving the culprit, not the culprit, the victim, red eyes, which would make sense why they were then put in the press to cover that up. This case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? That's the case for the crossbow, isn't it? This is the case from before, right? Large black case. Maybe somebody slipped him weapons from the window? Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I should examine the window, right? A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here. I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Right, like I said, the bag with the crossbow was given to him. Maybe he poisoned the arrows and I don't know what happened after that. Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one in particularly concerning. The poison? No, the crossbow? Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. These arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Well, it'd be no fun if it was easy. Someone used poisoned arrows, it seems. What is this, a bloodstain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Okay. Which could be a red herring, but who knows? I guess the only thing left to look at is the Esaskull red. Or, not that one. Suichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart. No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Monocubs or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then. Geez, don't stare at me like that. Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. Ah, but I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, you could move it at any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That is, if Kokichi is alive. With that remote control Kokichi has for the Esaskulls. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I meant to look at Esaskull Green. There's an Esaskull right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Hello. Huh? The hatch is open? How strange. Only the Monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Only the Monocubs can open the hatch? Did you say electronic lock? Normally, the Monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the Esaskulls. Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. Oh, it was more useful than you realize. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the Monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the Monocubs can control the Esaskulls. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the Esaskull. Hatch's electronic lock. Okay. So it looks like somebody was piloting the Esaskull Green? Interesting. Is there anything else to look at in here? I mean, yes, but I mean relevant to this case. Still things to investigate here? I guess I might as well look at everything there is to look at. It looks like a machine used to paint Esaskulls. It smells kind of like paint thinner. It looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Washing machine. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the Esaskulls. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Okay, so... what am I missing? Oh, right, I didn't look... No, I did look at the bit of clothing. And I looked at the hydraulic press. I looked at the control panel for it. Oh. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... No, that hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve is sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Which is strange, isn't it? Were they crushed completely, so that only the sleeve remains? Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Kaito wears his coat, like, on his shoulders, but he doesn't stick his arms through it. What's this? Oh, you finally noticed. The sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve? What could this be? Kaito's coat has been added to the treat bullet section of your monopad. I suppose that's all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Okay, so let's go. And I'll turn off observe mode once we get out of this room. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. Oh, it's already off. Good. So one thing I know that we need to take a look at is the control panel. Oh my god, this thing. Thank you. This is a control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp, but what could these be? Oh wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you can even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Don't know. Hey Kiba, you find anything useful? Phew, I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Suichi. I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I need to ask Kiba.
Hey
Kiba, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Oh, yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Esoskull returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the Esoskulls could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the Esoskull, I saw someone heading towards the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Oh, that's why Himiko is so shaken. Huh?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands.
It looks like the bag that we saw in the bathroom.
I think it was a black bag. A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
It's true, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well...
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Suichi, but...
Huh?
Huh? What is it?
As I
The
thought.
reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever.
Which means
So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it. If you... Okay, well... Oh, right. That must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Yeah, he is. He wants to be human so bad. But thank you for your account. It will be taken into consideration. So, hangar shutter. The hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. And that's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Right. Okay, so... anything else to look at around here? Well, I guess we should walk around for a bit. I guess we should go take a look at the disabled Esoskulls over here. Because there might be a clue for that. The Esoskull isn't showing any signs of moving. If Kokichi is alive, he can use his remote to control them as he pleases. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Esoskulls, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I don't know. It's possible. I'm guessing all 3 of them will trigger that sort of response. So, let's head back towards the entrance to this place. I guess we should go take a look at Maki's lab, huh? Investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. Oh, okay, so we're not done in here, apparently. So, what did I miss? Does it just have to inspect all 3 of these? Because, yeah, same dialogue as before, blah blah blah. This one will have the same exact dialogue too, just doing it just to be thorough. Wait. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Esoskull, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it?
If I remember
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. You used electro hammer, so that's why Maki didn't have hers. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. The Esoskull's protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Esoskull should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them, too. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma. Oh, hello. Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say! Monokuma? Hey, it's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Tsuichi. Huh? You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around, because the Escal's wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey!
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak. Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I meant about the Escal's not attacking us.
Yeah?
Oh, at the time, the Escal's were on autopilot and directly to only observe me.
Hey!
Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
Well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the Escal's were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey!
Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Hey!
So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information? Okay, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. What? This information about the Escal's could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Escal's protecting Monokuma. Okay. So obviously there's more to look at. So what else did I miss? Do I have to look at the window from this side too? I hate how finicky this vertical is. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are
Okay.
Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
I should also inspect the 3 Escal's that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Okay. So, well, since we're here, I want to go look at the 3 Escal's over here, and then I'll call it for this episode, and then we'll go look at Kokichi's lab and Maki's lab. What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the Escal's are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But why were they focusing on Monokuma? And they were on autopilot. Who knows why they were... Okay, well, I'm going to end this episode here, and I'll meet you guys. I think we'll do, probably do my lab first, and then do Maki's lab, or, well, maybe I'll switch the order of that. It depends on what I feel like doing next time. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also, be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon, and check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below, and subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. This is ViolarulesGaming, signing off. Talk to you later.